Let's troubleshoot that expected primary expression before token error in your Arduino Servo code. This error usually pops up because the Arduino compiler is confused. It's expecting a value or variable, a primary expression, but instead finds a comma where it doesn't belong. We'll go through the most common causes and how to fix them. 1. Incorrect servo library inclusion. Make sure you've correctly included the servo library. At the top of your Arduino sketch, you should have hat include servo. A missing or misspelled include is a frequent culprit. Double-check the spelling and ensure it's in the correct location. 2. Missing semicolons. Arduino uses semicolons to end statements. Forgetting a semicolon after a line of code, especially before a comma-separated list, is a common cause of this error. Carefully review all lines of code, particularly those preceding function calls or variable declarations. If you have a line like myservo.write 90, then you have likely forgotten a semicolon. It should be myservo.write 90. 3. Comma placement in function arguments. Servo functions, like myservo.write, typically take only one argument, the angle. Using extra commas inside the parentheses will trigger this error. For example, myservo.write 90 10 is incorrect. Should be just myservo.write 90. 4. Incorrect variable declarations. If you're declaring multiple variables at once, make sure you separate them with commas only within the declaration line, not after it. For instance, int angle x90, servo pin ace9 is correct, but int angle s90, servo pin ace9 is not. Always check that your variable declarations are correct and correctly placed. 5. Function call syntax. Examine how you are calling functions, particularly any custom functions you might have defined. An incorrect number of arguments or incorrect placement of commas can easily lead to this error. Make sure the function arguments are correct and match the function's definition. 6. Typos and syntax errors. Carefully examine your code for typos and other syntax errors. Even a small mistake, like a misspelled variable name or an extra parenthesis, can cause this error. Use the Arduino IDE's built-in auto-completion to avoid such errors. 7. Missing braces. Check for any missing curly braces. Mismatched or missing braces can significantly alter how your code is interpreted, leading to this kind of error further down. Carefully check the structure of your setup and loop functions and any other functions you've defined. 8. Multiple declarations. Don't declare the same variable twice within the same scope, inside the same function or loop. This will confuse the compiler and cause various errors, including the one you're facing. By systematically checking these points, you'll likely pinpoint the source of the expected primary expression before token error and get your Arduino Servo code working correctly. Remember to save your code frequently and always test in small, manageable steps.